yo. Checking out the chat right now. Checking out the chat. We're live. What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. What's good? Let me know if you guys can hear me good. Yo, yo, yo. We're gonna get started here. We're live. We're live. I'll get started, guys, for this morning. Let's see, we might be on for a bit tonight. Let's check out the charts. Check out gold. Yeah, we're gonna be on for a bit. Yeah, I fixed it. We're gonna be on for a bit. Look at gold. It's pre-London session, so we're gonna see what the markets do. Last night I was live talking about potential sells. If you're in my inner circle, I sent out two signals. First one didn't hit, so waited for New York session. Was looking for sells in London session. Next setup, which I'll do a training on this session. We'll go over this. There was a good sell this morning around 10-11, so I took the next sell this morning shortly after 10 in the morning. Saw some confirmations. I'll go over those confirmations on this session step by step here tonight as we go through this. As we look through the charts, I'll talk about it. I mean, a lot of people are asking in Discord, and a lot of you guys should know. It'll be pretty clear for a lot of you guys that plug in consistently. Someone asked a good question. You know, when I should quit my job. I was thinking after like a year and a half to a year of constant, maybe consistent profits. I think they meant constant profits, consistent profits. That could replace my normal salary. You can see the question here. Could probably spend a long time answering that type of question. The sells are still holding. So right now, the price is still higher. Could stutter. Could drop a bit more. Potentially, if the sells hold, like we had a big push up. There was a good sell setup in New York session. And market's pulling back. We're gonna watch it tonight, see if there's any confirmations. I'll analyze the charts in a bit. I want to talk about this first. I'll go over the charts. We're gonna be on here. We're gonna be on here probably till like 3 in the morning, 3:30, probably like the next 2 hours. Well, the signal, I'm live I'm public right now on YouTube. But the signal, I only send my signals in Inner Circle. And I'm warming up, like right now, sending a couple signals a week, but there'll be like today yesterday I sent 2 signals. There'll be days where I send 2 signals, 3 signals when you guys get used to gold more. I usually send signals on the 4 hour. So maybe like a couple a week, 2 to 3 a week. Kind of minimum. Well, there's as we warm up more, adapt to the market. We've been really patient these last few months because there's been a lot of chaotic market movement. So we've been trying to be extra patient. And hey, that sometimes makes you miss setups, but it also keeps you in that position where you're out of the market there when the opportunities where you can pounce on something when you're out. Signals, if you're in my inner circle, I'll be sending signals weekly. So you saw last week sent some signals. Yesterday I sent a signal. This morning, there's times where I'll just literally say, guys, I'm taking a gold sell, because like there's times where I'm just scanning the chart, waiting till I see something that's like kind of like instinct, like a snap of a finger. So I usually just tag you guys all, even when I'm entering something. This morning we had a good trade on gold. I want to take maybe like 20 minutes to explain it, because I know a lot of you guys were asking about it. Maybe like 10-20 minutes throughout this session. It's a good some of you guys should even be able to see, like right here, just on the hourly, with some of the stuff I talk about. But anyway, back to this. Good question. Long question. I wrote, because I remember when I started trading, I don't know if this person's even in the chat. Maybe they're on the stream. Where are you? Oh, let's see. We'll see. A lot of you guys ask questions similar to this. A lot of people, I've been coaching for years, and throughout my period of teaching, coaching traders, new traders especially, most people in their first year, 2 years, are getting into the market, have the expectation of like, yo, this can replace my job. I mean, to each their own. There's different mindsets you can go into it, but it comes down to experience too. Because trading's a business, and it definitely pays different than a job. So it comes down to experience too. A job is a guaranteed income. That's a salary, right? You have a salary that you know you're gonna, at the end of the day or week or month or year, you're gonna take home, right? Trading, there's variables. There's definitely variables, especially in your first year, your first 2 years. I've been doing this for almost 11 years now, so I can talk from experience, because when I first started trading, I had a job, and I made a YouTube video on this that I'm going to post soon. It's going to be a really good YouTube video on if I were to start over with the information I have, what I would do to get to 6 figures, what I would do to get a 100K if I were to start over. I can't go over that on this stream, because that would be like a 3-hour stream, a long stream. It took me like 2 hours to make the video and put everything together. So it took a bit to make the video, but I'm gonna post it on YouTube soon. But in that video I'm posting soon, I kind of talk about this too, because a lot of traders have this mindset when they get into trading. Let me quit the job. Let me see if trading can replace my salary, right? So you gotta remember, trading is not a guaranteed income. It's easier said than done. So when people have this mindset, I ask them, like, be honest, is your job really holding you back from trading? If so, the question is why. So you have to, like, if you're someone with the mindset that's like, I need to quit my job so I can make more money trading, or so I can spend more time trading, you maybe have to look at things differently and ask yourself, okay, why? I would ask the person why. What is your job really holding you back from trading? Is a guaranteed salary something that's coming in holding you back from trading, right? It really shouldn't, if you have the right approach, the right information, the right knowledge, the right experience too. I have students that have full-time careers that still show up. Like, I have students that have full-time careers that show up to the markets a couple days a week. They don't trade every day. They don't put countless hours into the charts. You might think, okay, because I have a job, because I have something else, it's taking away the time I can put into the charts. But like, realistically, it comes down to experience. Like, you might say, you might say, oh, I've been trading for 30 days. But realistically, if you've only spent a couple hours a week trading, and you have a couple hours a week, you have a couple hours of experience in that 30 days. You haven't gained 30 days of experience. Like if you spend 5 years on the charts, I've spent over 10 years, and I can talk about my experience, how many hours I've spent on the charts, right? Because when I started, I had a job. I could talk about when I started. I had a job when I first started trading. And my mindset was very eager to quit the job. Shortly, I found out it would be better to have a job, have some cushion. Because, like, through the game, like, the game is going to teach you a lot. The trading game is going to teach you a lot of one about yourself, different characteristics. You'll learn stuff about money, mindset, a lot about psychology, mental analysis. So when you start trading, you might be very eager to quit the job and be like, I need to quit the job so I can make more money trading. But an efficient trader can show up once a week to the charts and make money. It comes down to the mindset of efficiency too, and planning what you're doing, knowing what you're doing. Because if you're looking at trading like, I need to trade so it can replace my salary, then you're looking at your salary wrong. You're looking at something that's already there, guaranteed, wrong, and how you could already use that as a vehicle to scale. Like if I was making $3,000 a month, I would look at this skill set and say, how could I increase that 3,000 to 3,500, 4,000? Not get to $10,000 a month right away. How can I scale? Find balance along the way, because you'll hit, like, trading's a variable of like some trial and error too. One might say failure. You'll make mistakes along the way. You'll hit plateaus. What happens, like, the question for people with this mindset is, what happens when you have a bad month? Like, have you ever just traded with an account, right? I know there might be different variables here to talk about, depending on how much money you have in your account, depending on how long you've been trading for. Because you might say, I have a year of experience, but if you spent that year it's like someone who goes to the gym like once a week, twice a week, and just shows up and does motionless effort. But they've been paying for their membership for the year, but they haven't seen results. But they still go to the gym, but they just fucking show up once a week, twice a week, and just do a little bit of effort. Yeah, you've been going to the gym once or twice a week, and you've been going for a year, but how much time have you put into that, realistically, right? Versus someone who might be going 2 hours a day, right? 5 days a week, 4 days a week, showing up more consistently. Comes down to efficiency too, because if you say, if you've been in the market for a year and you've put hours here, hours there, days here, days there in the week where you study, where you actually apply shit, where you actually like apply the stuff you learn. Because like, what if you're not even applying the stuff you learned in the year and you're just gaining information, right? There's a difference between doing something like, there's a difference between like studying practical information, material, content, and then applying it. So like, someone can obviously be a wizard, a genius of information. You can have people out there who are wizards, people who are really good at teaching. There's people who are really good at teaching. Trust me, there's people who are really good at teaching, right? But then there's like a mindset between making money, keeping money, staying consistent with your discipline along the way, because you will go through times where you plateau, more than likely. And realistically, you don't have like a year of experience if you're spending a meaningless time, little time on these charts. If you're a year in the charts and you spent like 1 hour a day, yeah, okay, you got 365 hours in the year really of experience. You got to kind of think of that too. Some of these people you might see, or someone like me, I used to spend 8-10 hours a day on the charts, still sometimes do. I don't need to now. I spend more time with you guys, right? Most of my time is spent with you guys now, right? So I'm at the point where I could spend 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, and that's efficient, because when you're constantly doing something, you get better, obviously, at the skill set. And you might be looking at it like, I need more time right now, but over time, you become more efficient. And the time you're putting in now becomes more efficient over time, right? Like, you know how to spend the time more effectively, when to show up, how to show up. It's not even about trading every day. I've talked about that on a lot of sessions. So, my experience went like this. I was, how old? Like 17 years old, working a job, and started trading. And I remember making $800 really, really quickly. Like, it was the quickest I made $800. It was in like a couple of days. Okay. And that experience was it was like a breakthrough. You have a breakthrough experience like that. I had $800 in a couple of days. So I was ecstatic, like probably most people. This was, yeah, like over 10 years ago. Trading under the pressure, having to finance, and that's the thing. Trading is a business, so you have to think of like cost of operation as well. I mean, some of you guys, if you're on like, you might be like, if you're like over here, like I'm on a funded account, I'm gonna quit my job. There's a difference between like trading on a funded account, prop money, the challenges people do. Like it hits different blowing your own account, like with your own money in it, than let's say failing a challenge, not passing a challenge, or losing the challenge. That's a different. There's a different hit there. There's definitely going to be a different like emotional experience, because if you blow your own account, it's gonna teach you something. It's gonna definitely teach you something more than, let's say, you fail a challenge or you lose your challenge, you don't pass a challenge, because all you got to do is buy another one. Funding an account is kind of like, oh man, I gotta fund it. There's a different barrier there, totally different barrier there. So I'll talk from experience. Have you ever like, imagine losing $10,000 in a day and making 20, like, so these types of things, like, so like say imagine losing $100 in a day and making 200, like coming back, like even those types, like having persistence along the way. Not everyone has that type of rhino skin in trading. Being able to lose, make it back, learning that about yourself. So before you think about quitting your job, learn the skill set more, master the craft, know more about yourself, know like your capabilities. Can you go 2 weeks of losing, 3 weeks of losing, and then bam, 1 week just hit it? Like, just are you that confident in your abilities? I know I am. I have that nature. I've always been a risky type of person. This is why I teach a lot of mindset in my inner circle. Like, most of the people in my inner circle, we have 360 members now in the inner circle. Most of these people have breakthroughs because they're learning from someone who's lost, made it back, cringed through trials and errors. Most of these people have breakthroughs that more come here from all the talks we do inside my inner circle. We do a lot of talks. You can ask people here in the chat. Like, some of you guys in the chat can literally vouch for what I'm saying right now. The amount of talks we've done. We have like 120 inner circle sessions that are like 2-3 hours long each. It's like 200 hours of content plus right now. Like, we have right now probably in the inner circle, like just with content, not even just the recorded. I'm not even talking about the course. I'm just talking about the recorded sessions, the pre-recorded sessions, the live sessions. We have 108 sessions. Those sessions are an average of 2 hours each. There's 200 hours plus of me talking from experience, live trading, losing, winning, taking trades live, calling out trades, training. All from this year. So the people who have been there from the start and been on all those sessions have learned a lot here. You guys have taken basically 10 years of trial and error, ups and downs, losing money. You guys have seen it. If you guys are in there, you've heard the talks. We don't gotta talk about it. It's a lot. Well, I talk about it a lot on streams. When I was in high school, so like 12th grade, I was working a full-time job already. So my route wasn't go to school, university, college. It was just straight to full-time working, 60 hours a week. So at 17, 18, 19, those ages, I was full-time working, 60 hours a week. Cause I've talked about it a lot. Here, we're gonna look at gold. I'm just watching the 4 hour right now. Here, 4 hours chilling. So anyway, from my experience, I've talked a lot about this. If you tune into the streams, I talk about this a lot in my inner circle. I made a YouTube video on this coming soon. So when I first started trading, well, it wasn't even trading. I started with personal development. This is what a lot of you guys should do. You got to be like a bottom line thinker. So when I see someone ask a question like this, I think like right away if they're a bottom line thinker. I read a book 10 years ago by a guy named John C. Maxwell, and I read that book a couple times 10 years ago, and I remember so much about it. It's shaped a lot of the way I think. If you're asking a question like this, you might not be like a bottom line type of thinker. Thinking of bottom line thinkers think of the worst case scenario. When I'm making decisions, when I'm doing things, I always try to think of the worst case, worst case. If I make this decision now, if I act like this, how's it going to affect me later? So bottom line thinking, if you're asking a question like that, you might not be thinking so much of the bottom line, like how things can go. Like you might be just thinking of like, okay, if I do this from a practical standpoint, if I make $200 a day in the market, I'll make X amount per week, which is X amount per month, which is X. That's too practical way of thinking. That's not a plan. Like you need an actual plan if you're gonna be trying to scale and get to 5K a month, 6K a month, 7K a month, 10K a month in the markets. You can't just look at it like, if I do this, if I have this much money in my account, I mean, like there's more thinking, there's more planning behind it than just that. That's why it's a long question. Like I can't spend the whole stream. I could, bro. Like there's questions you guys ask. I could build a course on. Like, because again, I've done it all from what you guys ask. So I took a different route, more full-time working. So by the time I was 20 years old, I already had, when I was 18, something I was proud of at the time, I could look at my savings account and see money in it, right? Versus like most of my friends around me that were still like partying and going a different route and stuff. I kind of just separated from that at a young age. My mindset was stack up, work. So I started working, stacking checks. By the time I was 20, I had 6 figures in my bank account. So it was stacking. When I was 17, 18, 19 years old, I had a job paying me $30,000 a year. So when you're that age, failure is the easiest option for you. You have very little responsibilities at that age. I don't know, there's a lot of people on this stream right now. So some of you guys are at different age, some of you guys are older. I mentor a lot of people older than me. I coach a lot of people older than me and give them more breakthroughs. I teach people younger than me. So age is kind of just a number. A lot of the people in my inner circle community are older than me. Most people are older than me. But I've been doing this for 11 years. So Canada Day. Oh yeah, it's just another. It's Canada Day. Yeah, it's just another day. I can't. I'll have Canada Day in 2 weeks. My Canada Day will last 2 weeks. If you get what I'm saying. I'll have Canada Day. Yeah, it's just another day. Today's just another day for me. But happy Canada Day. Or July 4th, y'all. Yeah, July 4th, couple days. My Canada Day, July 4th, will be whenever I decide. It'll be like a 2 week or a 1 week thing. We'll see. It's 4 hours. Yeah. I'm watching the 4 hour to see if we get any signals tonight. It might be like last night. I have to wait for New York for a signal today. John C. Maxwell. It's called How Successful People Think. It's a blue book. Those little blue books. He makes a few of those little blue ones. Where did I put it? Today. Might be my mom's. Is it here? The reason behind. I'm gonna go over that. We're gonna go over that. Oh, we could elaborate more on this. Depends on your experience. If someone asked me that question, they had 5 years of experience. It'd be different, like different answers, different approach, different direction to the answer, depending on where you are financially, where your mindset, your experience in trading is. Like every question you guys ask me, there's a lot of answers because some of you guys are in different positions than others, right? I understand that. Some of you guys might be here, different levels, right? So like depending on the level, the lane you're in, it really depends on the lane you're in. You gotta kind of look at the lane you're in right now. It's like you want to get to 10K months, but if you gotta look at the lane you're in, you can't just jump right to $10,000 months. If you're at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 months per se, you have room to scale, right? It's like, how can I take this to a bit higher, right? It's not how can I go from 3,000, 4,000 a month to 10,000. It's like, how can I go from 3,000 to 3,500, 3,700, 3,000? How can I scale up more, right? How can I get to 4,000, right? That's going to create better structure, better foundation in your trading, and more confidence. You're going to learn more about risk, more about proper risk. I mean, for those asking how I started trading, it's an interesting story because I didn't just start trading. I started kind of watching these types of things here, what I'm on the screen. This. Before I got into trading. So it's actually this guy here, his videos, all of his videos I would watch, and it enlightened me, we could say. It was enlightening. And do some neck workouts. It was very enlightening at that young age, watching these videos. Or who else around the time? Before I even started trading, before I even knew what trading was, to be honest. And this guy, where's he at? Some of you guys are 9 years ago. This guy was popular. These videos, mindset, you know. I could probably remember like a lot of these old videos I watched long ago, if I even went back to them. So that started with personal development, really. Bro, it's literally, oh yeah, literally someone I went to high school with is in the chat. They're speaking. There you go. There's a example in the flesh right there. Facts. I used to tell, bro, in high school. So yeah, I went to, oh, yeah, I remember. What's good? What's good? Long, long time. Long time. Let's not talk about the old days. Don't dwell on the past. You don't dwell on the past. All right, the past is the past. If you dwell in there, you stay there. If you dwell in the past, if you talk about the past, you stay there more. So like your vision only moves forward. Yeah, I used to tell all my friends in high school get into trading. Nah. I had a friend. I had a friend who like it comes down to go. There's YouTube videos that I talk about this. I had a friend who went through the same experience I went through. We both lost money. So like two people can go through the same experience. Like one person can blow an account, another person can blow an account, and one may quit, one may just continue on and learn from the process, learn from that, right? 4 hour just closed. This 4 hour, we got some support here on gold. Made potentially like what I'm seeing. What I'm just watching the 4 hour right now, because like there's potentially like support being made here on the 4 hour. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I've been just kind of just watching the 4 hour, chilling. What's my favorite time frame? 4 hour. So most of you guys should know that. Most of you guys should know that 4 hour. I always say that. Yeah, I focused on 2014. Damn, it was that long ago. Shit. See? 2014. 2014. I was showing you. Yeah, 2014. That's back. Well, people always ask me, what's new, and I'm like, the game stayed the same. Yeah, 4 hour might be forming support in here. Like I'm gonna be watching what I'm watching right now is a 4 hour. Like this looks like a push up, like have a bounce up on the 4 hour. Maybe like a bounce up. There might be some support here to watch in London session around 35, 30 area. You could see a bit of support being formed in that area on gold right now in the 4 hour. If that could hold on the 4 hour potentially, this area. That's what I'm seeing right now. We got a pullback, but we didn't get a huge pullback. Like it was a nice pullback. Price does look bullish because it took out this high here. See this high? I'm gonna circle it for you guys right here. Bam. Bam. We broke above that high. Just like a structure shift potentially. Getting above there, higher high. You can see the high. Yeah, 4 hour might bounce. You could watch this area. Maybe in London session. There's no signal right now. There's no signal right now. There might be in the next hour or two. If not New York. I didn't stream today for New York, but I sent out a signal. I was waiting. I didn't stream, but we'll talk about that now. I know you guys are asking. I see like 5 of you guys are. Yeah, okay. All right, fam. I didn't stream New York. I will today. I missed Monday. It was good. It was good I didn't stream because I took time to catch the signal. Like there was a good signal this morning. I dropped it in Discord at 3350. You could have caught 3350, 3351, even 3352, I think. Sometimes there's gonna be, if I don't stream, it's good days because I'll usually try to drop a signal if I'm not streaming. Just trying to be extra patient, waiting for the right thing. I like when I'm looking for signals, when I'm looking for trades, I like to just be kind of like on my own, in my zone, at my station, quiet. I have chat going, everything going on. So like that's when I'm at my best. So if you guys will see me stream, it's like it's it's for the purpose of like my trading, like like trading, and my trading is so I can send good signals too. I don't always need to be on the charts. I'm on the charts a lot with you guys, so it's good if I'm not on the charts. Remember that. Like me, I talk about it a lot for you guys, the mentality for you guys. So if you guys don't see me on the charts, it's like because again, it's like the time I put into the charts, looking for signals, stuff like that. It's again that separation that I talk about. Time in, time out. Day trading. It's not about trading every day, spending countless hours on the charts. So when you guys will see me streaming, it's 10 years plus of natural trading. Like I've been doing this for 11 years now. So it's natural instinct, right? I don't need to be on the charts, and I can be on the charts. It's at that point, right? I can be on the toilet. I can be sleep. I'm on the charts in my sleep while I'm asleep, right? With my eyes closed. My eyes closed, and I know what the charts are doing, right? So when you're dealing with like, especially when you get to bigger numbers, let me tell you, like, I have my other phone. I gotta grab my other phone maybe for this, unless it's updates on both phones. Oh yeah, it does it. Does it update on both of my phones? I don't think it does. Maybe not. So think about this. Oh yeah, because the day just started. Oh yeah, it's a fresh day. That's why it only shows like 8,000. The month's rough. All right, there we go. Think about this. Like, every trade you take, every position you're in is pretty much like energy you're putting toward. Like it's energy consuming, time consuming. One, there's looking for the trade, waiting for the trade, holding the trade. That's time consuming. So there's a level of patience. There's different levels of patience involved. Waiting for the setup, holding the trade, waiting for the trade, disciplined to be out of the market too. There's different levels of patience. That's time consuming, energy consuming. Every trade you take deals with emotions, which is also energy consuming. Think about when you get to like, so like, I'll have people tell me like when people tell me crypto's down, it's like I hear you, like I hear you. So think about it. Ah man, it's not even a bad day right now. It's only the month. Like so when I'm down 148,000 on the month right now. Well, more like 400,000 actually. I'm down 400,000 on the month. This should say 400,000 realistically, because it's a new month. From last month, it would be down 400,000. Yeah, like 400, 500,000 on the month. So when think about the emotions you guys go through when you're down a couple $100, a couple $1,000, $10,000, whatever it is. Think about the energy, or if you blow an account, or if you have a bad day, you have a bad month, crypto's down, you're like, fuck, crypto's down, my portfolio's down. On a daily basis, my stuff is fluctuating six figures, multiple six figures on a 24-hour basis. So I know what you guys go through. I know the emotions. Trust. But you still see me smiling about it, right? I showed this in Inner Circle the other day when I was down like 275,000 on the day. And I was like, I'm still smiling. So like when the market was down, it's days when the market's down. I always show when the market's down, I'll show you guys. When crypto's down, I literally show you guys. And I'm still smiling. So when you guys tell me like, yo, crypto's down, like trust me, I know. Every trade's unique too. Like, so like every trade can be unique. Like you don't always have to know. If you study like trading in the zone, take notes. Every trade's could be kind of unique. Like, um, you don't need to know what's gonna happen always next to make money. Anything can happen. Every moment's pretty unique. Trade's either gonna work or it doesn't. You're trying to exploit your edge on the things that you know, the different confirmations, you know, patterns. I like to look, and for buy setups, I like to look for accumulations, draws on liquidity, change of characters, market structure shifts. On buy setups, I like to see accumulation. If I were to make it simple, change of characters. Every setup can be unique. Like sometimes there's times where I'm on the charts and the market will do something like this. Like it'll come down really quickly, but then come back up, form a wick. Candlestick rejections, wick rejections. Now it's really just about time too. Sessions. Like why am I on at 1 in the morning? I might be like, what the fuck's this guy doing? This is a perfect time to look at the charts, to monitor the charts. Sit. You know, you don't have to be forceful chasing things. It's a good time to sit, maybe form a bias, or even kind of let the market show you some things. Like form a bias, see where the 4-hour candle's at. Because London session opens soon. London session opens in 40 minutes. So volume, what you'll notice in the next hour is volume starts to kick in. What that means is you can even see like draws on liquidity, manipulation happen at these hours. Especially if you're looking for buys, it's good to see that. Like we have a low here. The market might bounce off this low. London session's coming. I could even see it trying to drive through it a bit. And maybe form a bounce. Like interesting low here that the market formed. Let me see something. This high. There could be a bounce in this area around 33.30. It's like we almost hit 25. That would have been we almost hit that 25, 33.25. What's over there? It's such a big expansion. I wanted this to pull back bigger, but if we're looking to the left on the 4-hour, we could be trying to get above this. Give me money, bro. You don't even know how to spell money. I can't even read. You didn't. Cabral, give me money. I poor. I don't even know what you're writing. I'll tell you. Join my inner circle. I'll tell you what cryptos I'm buying this next week. Give me money, bruh. When people ask for money, bro, it's 2025. If you can't, the amount of information out there, find the money. The money's out there. Go on my YouTube, watch my free videos, then go make money. All right. Learn. Go watch my YouTube videos. They're free. Then go make money. And then join my inner circle. And then you'll learn way more. You don't even gotta join my inner circle. Just watch my free videos on YouTube. Alright? Yeah, that's what happens. Deleted the message. Buddy. See, when people ask me for money, I never ask for handouts. All right? Don't ask for handouts. Not to a person like me. I'll call you out on it. Watching the low. What time is it? 2:30. That low. Keep an eye on that low. Might get a bounce. I could maybe see a bounce here. Keep an eye on that low. Will I send a signal for it? Maybe after I get off. After I get off, I'll be sending signals in my inner circle. So, for those of you guys who remember, I used to send signals. If you guys remember Gold Watch days, I used to send signals. I'm getting back in the groove of the signals, alright? Alright? Building a routine. So I've been staying up late. Working on the sleep schedule. Don't worry, guys. When do I sleep? I don't know. When I'm tired. Naps. So most of the time, like, I'm going to be getting into the habit of sending more signals, where we get to the point where I'm sending maybe like 2 signals a day, or at least 1 a day, 1 to 2 a day. It might even be 2 a days, because if it's 2 a days, it'd be like a recovery setup potentially. If we take an L on a signal, it would be like recovery setup, secondary setup. Maybe it'd be like looking for the same trade again, but at a later time. Kind of like this one. This morning, but wait, no. Before I go into, I'll probably, maybe in the morning we'll go over. Wait, we gotta look at this chart right now. Look at the chart right now. The chart's looking interesting. PDF books are no longer in the Discord. I put them in school. If you're, I think, are you in? Your name looks familiar. Carlo. Yeah, Carlo. They're in school. Any books? Yeah, I took them out of Discord. They're in school. Where are they at? I put some books. They're here. They're in school. There's some here. Go to school. Those of you guys in school, go to every. Make sure you guys check out every tab. General discussion's pretty spammed because people just write, like, that's kind of like our spammy one. But every other one's kind of like for its purpose. Make sure you check those out. But education, been dropping some stuff in there. Trading plan, stuff like that. Those books are here in school. Yeah, your name looks familiar. I think you're in the inner circle. Right here. I'll put more. Read those first. I'll drop some more. I'll drop some more. I'll find some more. I'll find some more to put in there. Jim Ron, he's really good. I like the way he talks. Les Brown. Les Brown, if you know who he is, if you're it says you're looking for motivational. Some people motivation. Les Brown's pretty motivational. Older stuff. Like How to Be Hungry. go watch Les Brown. How to Be Hungry. Go watch that. It's kind of funny too. He's a funny guy. If you're someone who's even like trying to do public speaking too, if you're in business, that side of thing, networking, trying to work on that posture, tone, he's a good guy to watch. Les Brown. We have the low here. Jim Ron's good. I like the way he talks. Tony Robbins. I want, cause that's what I got into when I started, was those kind of guys for like mindset. Earl Nightingale. You know where Earl Nightingale is, study him. We might have a setup here, loading. I have this low here. Scalping wise, this could be a scalping setup. So what I mean by scalping is like a time essence of it's like we're looking at something in front of us. It's like if we're frameworking scalping, it's not like going for so many pips. It's even like, in the next hour, this should react, or in the next 2 hours, this low should hold. Like looking for this low to hold in a shorter period of time. Scalping is not always like, even like a minimal of like getting a certain amount of pips. It's like there's a low here in front of us. Market shifted up. It's like, let's see if this low holds in the next hour. If you look at the sells I took, it went when I'm trading New York. So let's say it's New York session and bang, market makes a drop like that. Like a nice boom. It gives me that boom. I'll close like 80-90% of the trade. If I'm trading New York and I catch a sell or a buy and boom, like it was what? Look at the screenshot. So 11:15, or let me see the Discord here. Took the trade at 10, shortly after 10. Boom. I took partials. Like I closed once it made a good move. I was like, I'm out. I'm still holding like a small position. Like it looks like this. These little trades. Might be a buy here loading though. 33.30, 33.35 area. Maybe keep it on the back burner for now. I'll let you guys know if I take a trade. Even if I get off, keep this on the back burner. Because I'll drop it in Discord if I take it. Just loading maybe. Maybe set up loading here for London session. Might come into that low like 33.30. It could even try to take out the low and go to like 25. I'm gonna watch this for London session maybe. The trade this morning was timing. Do I go into all the sauce? Am I gonna go into all of it? There's some good steps for the trade this morning. You know, it was at 33.50. Market went above that price. If you're good at reading 15-minute, 5, even the 30-minute, you might be able to see it a bit. If you go to a 15 and a 5, like you could see right here. So there's one, probably the most important thing I'll give you here with this setup. Because after this, when I'm done this session, when I get off YouTube, I'm going to record the videos for you guys in Inner Circle on this. I'll do like part 1, part 2, part 3. This is like one of the most important things for this here. And the timing of it, when this was happening. London session was bullish. This is what we call more of like a change of character in the market. Some of you guys might be better to see it as like a buy. Here you go. Let me show you it inverted. I want to show you the time I sent the trade. All right. 10-11. Gold, taking gold sell, 33.50. Stop loss, 33.60. So if you go mark the time. Like I was like, yo, like I gotta pounce on this. I gotta tag everyone. Boom, send it out. There was no time to jump on stream. Like it was like I gotta, cause I didn't see a sell, but I was thinking sell before that. And then once the market, I'm showing you right here, this move up, right here. I'm giving you guys probably the most important thing right now, all right? This move up, right? They shift up, okay? There's gonna be, I'm gonna record a video when I get off of YouTube here. Those of you guys in my inner circle, I'm gonna upload a video in 2 hours for you guys on this trade setup. And you guys want to remember this one. You guys will have a journal for it. I'm gonna take some screenshots. Cause like, look at I want you guys to pay attention to the time I called it out. All right, and you can study that setup. What if you have trained eyes? Those of you guys in my inner circle should have trained eyes, especially the ones that have been here since like March. Maybe if you're newer, we've had some people join this week. I had like 10 people join the inner circle this week. So welcome, new members. So yeah, the old lifetime access offer for Inner Circle is not available anymore. Maybe Christmas time, I'll do like a discount, but the value just in the sessions, the pre-recorded sessions and the classroom is there for lifetime access, and the continuous added value for lifetime access, there's not many academies out there and courses that give you lifetime access. Usually you have a recurring payment, so it's lifetime access for continued added value in mentorship and coaching and trading signals, markups, A lot of stuff. More coming. Future's bright. Wait. Future's bright. Wait for 2.0 version. The buy you might see, so you might not see this. I'm showing the sell because some people aren't good at seeing like sells like this. Here you break a low. Here, inverted. You might see it better this way. Some of you guys, I've been catching lots of gold buys, like me this year. It's been gold buys all year. It's been gold buys, literally. It's literally been gold buys, like literally. It's literally been gold buys this year, right? Literally, you hear that? It's been gold buys. So, break of structure right here. See this low? You get that thrust up, last drive up, that takes you into a lower low. So you're getting a pullback in there. So this is a pattern. Yeah. Hopefully gold goes 4,000 by the end of the year. Got a gold savings account over here. Continuation. This is a pattern right here. You could see these patterns can form on 1 minute charts, 5 minute charts, 15-minute charts, all time frames. It's a pattern. These are the types of things I like to look for, spot. If you can, spotting them in moments. London session, these hours. We kind of have a potentially this could turn into like a nice accumulation here, or if this were to drive down and come back up, we could look for the same thing. Let's just say like the market came down, took out the low, but then made a drive up. We could still look for like the same thing. Or try to spot the same thing, depending on how price moves. It's all about like how the price is delivered too. But right now, you're in an area where you could bounce maybe. We have like 25 minutes till like London session, 30-ish minutes till London session. Comes here. Keep peeping it. Lifetime access. So however you look at the price, break it down. Takes you a year to pay, like break it down for like right now, and it links in my bio. Inner Circle's 1250 lifetime access. You break 1250 lifetime access down for 12 months. That's $104 a month. That's lifetime access, so one-time payment. Like if you break that down for 2 years, like lifetime access. And there's more coming. These like the classroom for those of you guys in there. These aren't gonna be like. I'm gonna continuously add stuff. There'll be more different types of courses. These sections will get filled more. Got to add more to the crypto course this month. About TON maybe, tell you. There's some coins I'm gonna buy, some altcoins. Altcoins are in a. I did drop. I think I dropped something in here. Oh no, I dropped an Inner Circle here. Talked about this. Market's been down for a while. There's some solid projects that are at major discounts, and on a technical level, sitting at some major zones, powerful zones, and at major discounts. Some good projects. Like if you're looking for the next 100x, next 50x, those don't come out every day. There's so many coins that come out every day. The best coins, the next 100x, 50x, isn't going to be the coin that's launched every day. Like a good solid project. So if you're just throwing your money like at anything that gets launched, you lose your purchasing power in crypto. That's why a lot of people are burnt out in crypto right now, because most people spent their time just buying meme coins or altcoins versus Bitcoin or Ethereum, like the value coins. Realistically, you could have spent the last year buying Bitcoin, 6 months, 8 months, 5 months, however long, just sticking to the Bitcoin strategy versus alts and meme coins. You have kind of times to buy those. Time. You lose your purchasing power if you're just constantly trying to buy that, look for that home run that comes out every week, a different coin, a meme coin. Those really don't have as much value to the market, but they obviously can make money and pump. But you got to know when to buy them. I'm still holding. There's coins I'm still holding. If you're in my inner circle, you should know the coins I'm holding. If you're in my inner circle, you should know all the coins I'm holding. I did a call the other night, showed every single cryptocurrency coin I'm holding one by one if you're in my inner circle. So if you're inside my inner circle, the other night I did a call and showed every single crypto I'm holding. I might have been missing like three of them, maybe a couple, but I showed like 30, maybe like 20 to 30 different cryptos I'm holding. So if you're in my inner circle, you have access to that information. If you're not in my inner circle, you don't have access to that. Like, you don't have like I don't know if you're in my inner circle. So I went over that the other night. If you're in my inner circle, I showed. I think it was Sunday night or Monday night. I did 2 calls, and I'll do another one this weekend. If you're in my inner circle, I'll go over it again this weekend as well. This Saturday we'll do, because I know some people probably missed it. I'm buying 2 more cryptos, 3 maybe, 2 more cryptos I'm going to buy, add to my list for this year, sell them when they pump. I don't care if they 3x, 5x, they should 3 to 5x. Maybe they 10x, they're solid projects. Most of the coins I'm holding are in the top 100. Some are outside the top 100, but I went over that, I think it was Monday night. I'm trying to find it. I'm going to watch gold. I might drop a signal in the next hour or two, depending on what gold does for you guys in Discord. I'm trying to see, I don't know what night it was, but that's coins I'm holding, cryptos I'm holding, cryptos I'm buying. I go over that in my inner circle whenever I make a play. Last time I purchased 6 figures worth of ETH, I told my inner circle the day I did it. That was when ETH was at $1,500 and $1,700 when it was at the low. So inner circle gets access to information, raw information too. I think it was Monday night. I can't find it. Yeah, it was like one of those nights, but there's 2 sessions I did. I'll do another one Saturday. It's in the playlist. June. Oh. I'm holding a good amount of cryptos right now. Well, I've been in crypto for 10 years, so I should be holding quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Might be missing 2. Yeah, I got like about 30 cryptos I'm holding. Number 1 and number 2 are Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then Solana and XRP. I'll tell you, those are obvious. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. Those are my top 4. YouTube, dig through the YouTube streams. Man, there's hours and 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 hours. I'm going to be dropping in crypto long-term plays in Discord. For those of you guys in Inner Circle, I'm going to be dropping more charts in there, so make sure you read them because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Took me like a bit to write that out, but I got more. I didn't want to go. But I'm going to be dropping more this week in that Discord section. Crypto long-term plays. Keep an eye on gold. It's almost 3 a.m. We might have a signal here. Keep this on the back burner for tonight. Today we're going live New York. I slept all day. I'm going back. When I lived in Miami, I'm still a degenerate, but still a degenerate, just wiser. A little bit wiser. More experienced. Bro, I would wake up at like 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. I had a wild life though. I'd go out a lot too. I was a night owl. I mean, if you live in Miami's kind of a night owl place for a lot of people too. Like, it's where like the vampires come out. The vampires come out at night. The demons. So when I was there, like, trading, like because I used to stream anyone remembers the 1 a.m. streams back in the day? I would stream from like 1 a.m. to like these hours, literally like these hours. I wouldn't go to sleep. I would go to sleep at like 12 p.m., 1 p.m., or like after New York session, sleep during the day, wake up at night. I'm getting back into that routine for you guys. Look at that. So I can be up London and New York. I'll be on New York today. I don't know. We'll see. I might drop a signal for London. If I don't drop a signal for London, definitely on for New York. But we'll be on for New York today. So if I'm not on for New York, it's gonna be because I'm probably looking for a signal, or it's a good day to not trade. I missed Monday though. Monday we should have been on. Monday there was a fire trade on Monday. So change of character. Another thing you might notice is 3350 here is a psychological number, 50. The market likes 50s, 500s, fives, halves. It likes fives, zeros, fives and zeros. All right. Right now you have something to capitalize on for the rest of the year. If you're paying attention to the space, the crypto space, it's moving very fast right now. So I would pay attention. This Saturday we're gonna have a good little crypto call on Inner Circle. All right. Those of you guys who aren't in my Inner Circle, look into what Tom Lee's been saying. The billionaire, the Wall Street titan, giant. Look at it, like what he's been saying. I actually gave you guys some clues here. So look what Jerome Powell's saying. So Jerome Powell, here we go.
I do share the concerns that you hear here.
Some of you guys might not understand like the important, like the stable coin bill stuff and all this, the framework of all this.
Let me say on stable coins if I can.
Yeah.
I do share the concerns that you hear here, but I also think it's a positive step that we don't have a regulatory framework for these now in the United States. We tried very hard in the last Congress to work with, people on both sides of the aisle to create such a thing. Now it looks like we're well on the way to creating a framework, which I think is something we need. If we're going to have stable coins, and apparently we need to have a federal and state level regulatory framework, which I think we're making progress towards having.
We only have
All right. Pay attention to this space. Some of you guys might not understand what impact this has. Stablecoins. If the stablecoin market gets bigger, if these bills go by, the stablecoin market's going to get much, much bigger. Stablecoins could go to trillions of dollars, potentially, in market cap. Why does this matter? Why is this big? Why would something like this even be big for Ethereum? How could this help Ethereum? This is what a lot of people might not even be grasping yet. How the stablecoin bill acts and this type of adoption could affect the network and help the network and Ethereum. In the image of Jerome Powell, calls stablecoins a positive step and says a framework is underway. we already know this. We already know this means the U.S. is preparing for rules and structure for stablecoins. This is bullish. It shows acceptance from U.S. regulators, right? Big institutions will feel safer using crypto. Could lead to mass adoption of crypto in more finance or everyday finance. How does this is the part people don't know yet. This is the part you got to go under and find. So people are like, this is bullish. Yeah, it's bullish. Why is this bullish? Like, if you understand why this is bullish, Ethereum, let's talk about Ethereum. So how would this help Ethereum? Most stable coins like USDC, USDT are built on Ethereum's blockchain as ERC20 tokens. So if stable coins grow, Ethereum's usage grows too. More stablecoin activity, more transactions on Ethereum, more demand for Ethereum to pay gas fees. Proof of stake to keep the network going, right? More built potentially with stablecoins being more adopted. If this is being more adopted and shows this for U.S. regulators, right? People feel safer. It could lead to more builders coming, more that type of the thing that people should be trying to do. Higher ETH utility, potential price growth. This is the part that people might. Yeah, I'm still holding any coin I've talked about. I'm still holding. I'm a holder. I didn't get to where I am not holding things. Any coin I've talked about in the past, the present, like near past, I'm still holding. I didn't get to where I was with the coins and crypto by not holding things. So, due time. So think of stable coins like cash and Ethereum like the internet, where that cash moves around. More people use digital cash. They'll need a network to send it on. And that network is often Ethereum, as we talked about, because most stable coins like Ethereum are built on that ERC20 network. Now, what's ironic is look at the last thing I posted for you guys that are in my public Discord, talking about JP Morgan. JP Morgan licensed a copyright for JPDM stablecoin. I posted that on June 18th. Now we're in more stablecoin news. July. Watch what happens. You're going to see like a lot of news from now until July 20th. And then end of August into September, you're going to get a lot of news coming out. A lot of things being passed, a lot of bills. So pay attention. You know, if it's Canada Day and you're teaching about London session, Canada Day doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what day it is. The market's the market. When you're a trader, any day can be Canada Day, right? You know, I'll go to Mexico tomorrow and have my Canada Day there if I want. What? It's London session. Canada Day is a holiday. It's London session. London sessions, Canada Day doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Canada Day, fucking US, fucking Martin Luther King Day, whatever day. Like, it's a holiday. It's another day. It's another day. It's another day. Right? In my world, it's another day. Like, it's another day in my world. It's London session, meaning, well, in 7 minutes it's London Open. Like you're in Canada, so for New York, aka US session, that's when you wake up or when your economy starts running, when your banks open. In the UK right now, in London, Europe, UK, their economy is about to start running, start opening. Their banks are about to start opening. Their financial system is about to start running. Right now, what's happening right now? Hong Kong. Well, in the last couple of hours, Hong Kong, Singapore, Tokyo, right? That side of the world is opening. The market doesn't care about your time, really. Yeah, the market doesn't really care about your time, too. The market has its times it operates, like, and that's why the one thing I said, that person had a good question about the job thing. Like, yeah, the market could take the one thing your job, like, so that person's question. Remember the whole ramble we had about the job? Someone asked about the job thing here. I could go on about that because it's like, yeah, there's important times to watch the charts. London session, New York. This is a good time to monitor gold, but you don't have to. New York session's another time. If you know when to show up, where to show up. Why do we got on the charts these hours? London session, London open. Volume starts to kind of kick in. It's like a store opening, right? When a store opens, customers start to go into the store. Volume starts to flow in. So you have different time zones in the world where that volume starts to open and operate. Traditional finance starts to operate. Banks, stock markets in different countries. Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Tokyo, right? UK, Europe, Frankfurt. This is where volume, like, you're gonna notice, like, gold. This is in the last, like, between now and the last 2 hours is where volume starts to come in. London session. You have your pre-market, and then you have your market open. Well, look at this low, 33.30 tapped. 33.30 tapped. 33.30 tapped. Just chill. Like, no buys yet. Just monitoring this low right now. Because gold, from this morning, it's been bearish. There was a great sell setup in New York. You may bounce off this low. 33.30. It's good for scalping. Like, for now, it's like showing like bounces, scalping. You may bounce off this low here. But a lot of times, this time is known for a lot of times liquidity sweeps, where you can get like a lot of manipulation, drives down, drives up before the move happens. You can sweep a low, sweep a high. Happens a lot before a move will start. This low is significant to keep an eye on. Maybe it'll bounce back. Like, it's just bouncing right now. There's no signal right now. I'd stay a little patient right now. What's the dollar doing? Spiking up. And dollar's looking bullish at the moment. What's the correlation between... It's inverse correlation. They have an inverse correlation. Not all the time. Like, there's an inverse correlation between the dollar and gold. Not 100% of the time, but majority of the time there's an inverse correlation. Not all the time. Sometimes gold can be in like holding patterns. There could be times where the dollar's going up and gold's going up because gold just has demand and it's like has like more holding patterns. It can be holding itself. But it's majority of the time you would want to kind of think of it as like an inverse correlation with XAU and the DXY. So like when you're looking at dollar right now, it's coming in like bullish momentum. So you're getting like a little bit of bearish, XAU. Like if you were to look at XAU last couple hours, opposite. Let's say like dollar failed. Let's say dollar failed this and went down. Then XAU could be forming more of a support. It'd be more of a support forming. See more dollar weakness. There's a couple interesting levels here for London, maybe. 33.30. You can see it was tapped. Instant reaction off of 33.30. That happens. Those whole numbers will usually do that. Like $10 levels, $5 like zeros like that. 33.30. They'll usually bounce like that, create like spikes like that. For bullish, it's that low or 33.25, I would say. If I'm feeling good to send a signal, I'll drop one in Discord for you guys. If not, we still got New York. We got New York today. We'll see. The signal I sent this morning, like you could still be holding it. It did 200 pips. $20 move. You could have caught down. Signal I sent. Sometimes I'll just like this, kind of like open target. I went on live stream after I sent the signal too and said, like, after we were in the trade, I went live after I sent the signal and said we'll probably hit 33.40. You could still be in that trade. I sent it up here. Look at that reaction, 33.30. I did say we're probably gonna come down 33.30. Remember, like 40 minutes ago. Could have got a scalp there. So I was being a little. Look at that 15-minute reaction. What time is it? 3 a.m. About to hit London Open. Ooh, look at that 15-minute candle, spicy. Oh, maybe there's a buy. Let's see if we can get it on live stream. If anything, I'll have to send a signal. We're probably gonna wrap it up in a little bit. Gotta eat. Take my New York session nap. 15-minute. 15-minute. Look at that 15-minute. Spicy. Maybe 33, 32, 33, 30. What's the 30-minute look like? 1 minute. 5 minute just went. Might get a bounce here. It's coming back. Let's see. It's coming back. It just had 15-minute rejection candle there. We might get a bounce. It might be a bounce here. It might be like a scalping setup loading. Might have a scalping setup. There was a rejection candle there on the 15. I'd say potentially between 33.32, 33.30 area could potentially bounce. Maybe more for like a scalping setup. You might be able to get like a bounce in this area. That's what I'm kind of seeing right now for gold. I want to watch the 30-minute. 30 minutes still bearish. 4 hour just dumped. 1 hour is bearish. 30 minutes bearish still, but the 15-minute just had a little bit of like a hammer candlestick there. 30 minutes still bearish. 1 hour still bearish. Yeah. Gotta watch this. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Because it might be like last night. Last night we were looking for sells, but the sell didn't come till New York. Remember? Sell came like right in New York. If you have a scalping setup, you could monitor. You might have a reaction here at 33.32, 33.30 area for scalping. Those of you guys who like scalping or are good at scalping. This is what I see right now on gold. You got a hammer there. You might get if you could potentially hold this low bounce. 30-minute has like a wick. 30 minutes not solid yet. The 15-minute looks good because that last candle, if you look at the last candle, the 15-minute. I did say could move down fast. Yeah, like that might be like the 30-minute, 1 hour is still a little. Is it a trap? I like what you said, trap. Yeah, because my mind's kind of thinking that like it still looks bearish. 4 hour might have this bounce. Like I'll drop a signal if I take it. It might, but I gotta watch the 30-minute more. 30-minute doesn't look ready, or the 1 hour is like. Might be too early. There's no sell setup right now. But maybe London forming a buy. Like even if we come down, if we take out the low. So two scenarios I see for right now would be number one in front of us. Maybe the low holds. But like I even said, if it takes out the low. If it takes this low out, then you'd most likely set up for a buy after that low getting taken out. Like a liquidity sweep. Charts or something, gold's doing something. You might get a bounce if we'd have to see if the 30-minute or 1 hour closes bullish here. The 15-minute's not enough. I would like to see the 30-minute. Check the link in my bio on Instagram. All information, resources, go to the link in my bio on my Instagram, guys. I just dropped even a free 3-hour course in there. Check it out. Go to the link in my bio on Instagram. You can join my private inner circle, lifetime access, get my free 3-hour course. Say a little, what is it? 3 hour, get my free 3-hour course. Go get that. It's 3.5 hours long. It's a basic course. 3.5 hours long for basics. Anyone who's new, it's in the link in my bio on Instagram. You can join my private inner circle. Lifetime access, one-time payment. Lifetime access for life. Everything future and everything past. Everything in the future you get lifetime access to. So just remember that. As I just started the inner circle a couple of months ago, so I have a lot of visions and things that are going to bring value to the community for people that join now and people that join in the future. So one-time price, lifetime access. You can, all the information is link in bio on my Instagram. There's also a free 3-hour course in there. You can go get it. Limited time access. Gonna take that down soon, so get it while it's there. It's free. But yeah, for those that are interested, you get access to me, access to information, anything future and in the past. One-time payment, one-time fee. We pretty much live every day. I drop signals in the Discord. Signals come in the Discord. Those will be weekly signals. As you guys get more comfortable, more used to gold, how we trade, I'll be sending more signals. There'll be days I send 2-3 signals. Yesterday I sent 2. So lock in if you're interested. Gold? No, not ready. I'll drop a signal in the chat or Discord if it's ready. I'm chilling. 30-minute and 1 hour don't look ready yet. Be kind of aggressive right now. You might get a bounce in this area because we have a low. We have a support here, low. I'll keep an eye on this low. If not, so this low. Two things you can keep an eye on this low. Potentially a bounce here. Kind of aggressive at the moment. It's not really confirmed yet on the 30-minute or hourly. It doesn't look good yet. This low, 2 things. If it sweeps this low, potentially signal coming later. We might have to wait for New York. I remember last night. Last night I was talking about sells. And this thing just kept running up last night. And sells came New York. I'm going to wrap it up here on YouTube, though, for the night. We've been on for a bit, like 2 hours almost. Bye. Stay patient. Stay patient. If anything, wait for my Batman signal. If anything, wait for my signal, because, like, you can see, like, I'll be patient. I'll teach you guys patience, too. I know you guys were waiting and, like, where is this guy? And then, boom, I dropped the signal this morning. At a good time, though, okay? I try to wait. I try to stay patient. This low might hold, but it's looking spicy at the moment. We have 33.25, which is a quarter. So markets, all markets like 25s, 50s, 75s, and zeros. Look at this low. This low is dangerous because, again, like I said when I got on, it could go for a liquidity sweep under that low. Then that's where like buys would come. More likely under the low. Got 4 out. That signal I sent this morning still holding. Anyone still holding that? GG. The sells from New York session or literally could still be holding that. I don't know if this low is gonna hold. It doesn't look like it right now. The 15-minute rejected, but it's like a pin bar. See, it's literally a hammer. It looks like a beautiful candle, but I'll wait more for a 30-minute right now just because of the time. There's a lot of volatility. Whoa, this is weird. What is going on? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's the... Oh, poly line. Oops, meant to click this. This candle looks pretty nice. It's a pin bar. That would be a hammer. So you might have like a small bounce here. Like it would be like a tight stop loss trade on gold if you were looking for the bounce here. Because you might have like a secondary setup if it goes down. Like you would have to see if like the 30-minute closes bullish here. It's not. I'm not gonna send a signal yet. I'm gonna wait. US 30, what's that doing? We'll wait. Yeah, it looks like it might go to 25 or even 20. Like 19. It could come down to 25. I wouldn't, yeah, I would wait. That low doesn't look like it's gonna hold. There's no signal right now. The 15-minute looked clean. The 15-minute had a reaction there. It got me intrigued. But I know this time of the night. Like I've been on the charts a lot this time of the night, and it's like just gotta wait sometimes too. It could take out the low. Like what you could see happen. Imagine a candle. Imagine that same candle, but a bigger version of it. So imagine that same candle, but like a bigger version of it happening maybe on a 30-minute. See? Trying to go for this low, like lower low. You might get like a wick, candle wick, like more of a body here. That would be ideal to see. It would be like a body with like a wick rejection. Then you have like, okay, potentially a trade up. If you get like rejection here. That's what I'm kind of seeing. If you can get that, that's what I want to see. That 15 minutes of pin bar. That would be, this would be a pin bar, aka a hammer. All right. So you like with where price is bouncing, scalping. Yeah, you probably get some reactions. It's 33.30. It almost went for 25 there. It just swept the low. So you just swept this low. London's known for doing that. He just swept the Tokyo low. Just went under low in Tokyo session here, and there was consolidation all day. You might, I would look for like a candle like that on the 30-minute. The one that formed, on the 15-minute, more to form on like the 30-minute here. You might have a bounce up here on price. Maybe if the 30-minute gives a good close. That's all I see right now for gold. I'll keep you guys updated in Discord. I gotta wrap it up for the night. New York will be on. Check the link in my bio on Instagram. Inner Circle is a one-time payment. Lifetime access. You receive all material on... All materials received on payment. So you have a whole course here, videos. You'll be busy once you start. You probably take a bit to go through all these videos, plus the pre-recorded sessions. For anybody who joins right now, by the time you watch these videos, I'll probably be adding more videos. So by the time you go through all those videos, by the time you get through all the videos, I'll probably be adding more videos. Go to my Instagram. I'll put the link here. BTC to 12 to 12 to wait, what? 100? Wait. Wait, what price? To 12,000 or wait, I think you got prices mixed up. Well, I'll tell you, one day there'll be 1,000, one day there'll be 10,000. Message me if you have any questions. Message me on Instagram. Keep an eye on gold. I might send a signal. If I do, go light risk. Don't go, 1-2%. Keep it low, keep it cold. I mean, back in the day when I sent signals, people would see my name and be like, a venture. My name would be like a venture when I sent signals. Some of you guys might remember those days. Keep an eye on charts. Keep an eye on this. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on this and let you guys know in Discord. If I take a trade, I'll write in Discord. Dex Toro just holding, like, update. Like, for updates, it's for me, it's just, again, holding. Like, I gave that coin out and it did 10x. So, like, you could have made 10x and got back in. I didn't sold. I'm still holding. So it's like, it's following the project. It's only been out. So, like, here's the thing with coins like that. Like, new coins, when you get into a new project, it's only been out for 27 days. So it's like, it hasn't been out long. So, like, updates, it's like, go look at their Twitter and you'll see all the updates. Go follow them. Go follow the actual project, like the community project, right, on Twitter, and you'll see the everyday updates. I can't. There's too many updates. But it's only been out for 27 days. When I gave it out, it was at a 700K market cap, and then it went to 9.8 million market cap. So there was money to be made. Some people sold. Anyone who sold, congrats, they made money. I didn't sell. It's only a 27-day-old project. So it's like, when you get into a coin, you can't look at it every day too. If you're gonna be like, if you buy a coin, like, I buy coins knowing I'm gonna hold them. Like, I don't buy a coin without knowing, okay, I'm gonna be holding this maybe for months, maybe years. Like, I don't buy it. Like, Trump coin was like a Trump coin I sold. Coins like that come out fresh to the market. Like, it's only been out for 27 days. Who knows what it does in the next 270 days? Like 10 times that, or the next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It's like that, right? When investing, when you're looking for good projects, solid projects that are around something. So, like, their Twitter, like, they have every day, the Twitter is posting updates every single day on a day-by-day basis. So it's like, there's not like, it's fresh to the market, that it's like, it has so much time to grow. Like, 27 days is like not a lot of time for something to grow. And then when it launched, it almost hit 10 mil market cap. Still a low market cap. It goes back to 10 mil. Could sell it. My plan is just holding it for this year, for again, like, the crypto year that we're in. It's a new coin just added to my list. I have coins like that I have like a few coins like that are not in the top 100. So I have like 5 coins like that. Those are like low market cap coins, high roller coins that could go potentially like 50x, 100x. But they could take their time to do it still. 27 days. Not a lot of time spend in the market. So more people, they just need to scale the app. They need to scale the app, scale the vision around it. It's a good app. It's new. It's been up. There's always updates to it frequently. It'll grow longer term. It grew pretty quick, just in a matter of 27 days. If you go to the Twitter, like, I'll go to Twitter and follow everything daily. They're posting daily on Twitter. Daily, every single day on Twitter. They're posting on their Twitter. I'm just looking at gold here. But every single day they're posting on their Twitter. I'm still holding this coin. Yeah, I'm gonna hold what I have. Like, right now, it'd be a solid buy. Like, it's almost back at the market cap. I called it out. It's above I called it out like down here before it pumped. I called it out on a live YouTube stream the day before it pumped. I was live talking about it the day before it was released. There's still liquidity, so I would see it just pumping back longer term, or if the market has a good day, it could do that. It could do this same move could happen in a day or two, or it could happen in 2-3 months. Like it could take longer. Well, I'm on a 1 hour right now. That going back up could take longer, or it could happen really quickly. Depending on news too, market conditions. We just got a nasty soul pullback. We're getting a soul pullback. We're getting a Bitcoin pullback. Oh, we did today. Still, Bitcoin still looks strong. Still Bitcoin season. We're going to wrap it up for the night though, guys. I'm going to keep an eye on gold. Daily. If we get a daily bearish close, then it's like look at the daily right now. See, things are looking interesting here. The daily. There might be a scalping buy, but look at the daily. If the daily closes like this today, like bearish, see this daily right now? If we get a bearish daily close, then what do you kind of think? That's angling down. Then if you get a daily bearish close, there's 13 hours left on the day. That day is also looking interesting now that I look at it. See that? I'm going to stay patient for the next signal though. I'm going to be on the charts for a bit tonight. Because that daily is also looking interesting. Look at that. If that were to close like that, if that closed bearish, then I'd be thinking next day down. If we're getting like a bearish close on the daily, that could be interesting. Maybe New York session we'll see, or tomorrow. We'll see how relevant that is. But right now, it's this low right now. Gold's pretty much testing. 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minute wasn't enough. I think the 30 minute. If you get like a good 30, 1 hour, it's not enough for me yet. But it's in that low still. Bounced potentially. Where to? I could say like up to here. Not a crazy move. Not gonna say to the moon. Like more like a scalping type of reaction. I could see a bounce if it holds this area. But yeah, guys, I'm out. Head into Discord. Go there. I'll be in there. Maybe in the next hour or two. If not, New York session will be live. All right. In like 5 hours. Wait for like a candle bullish rejection, 30 minute. I like to see candles that create long wicks, small bodies. Long wicks that show you price went down but then comes back in the zone. So if you have like this come out of the zone but it closes back in the zone. It's not ready yet. It's not. If it was ready, I probably would have called it out. I would have wrote gold buy in the chat by now. Like if it was ready, I would have wrote in the chat already if it was ready. I would have taken it, but no, I don't. It's see how I'm like no, I'm like backing away from it. No, not yet. You just need patience. This will teach you patience too. This should teach you patience. Sells. I don't take sells in candles that already drop like how this has been dropping. I'm not a trader like that. I can hear you. I don't sells for me was like New York session. Look at the 1 hour candle. So I'll give you guys another clue, because I only did a couple. I gave you guys like the best reason why I took that trade and sent that signal. Look at the 1 hour bearish rejection. So look at these 1 hour candles. Like the sells would have been up here. Like before I got on, literally before I got on, there was a sell right here. So like we need 1 hour reject. We need some rejection. There's no rejection. 15 minutes not enough right there. We need like 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour. We need higher up. If you look, yeah, price go down, but I don't sell at like a low. I don't sell at lows like this. I don't sell. That's not how I trade. I don't trade like that. Up here was sells, or where the last signal I called out was right on this candle. So up here, you could still be in that sell, fam. If you're still in that sell, I call it out after that candle. That should give you a clue as well. You could still be in that sell. I'll wait. Staying patient. It's better to sit on your hands. Wait. But I'll be on New York session, guys. All right. Peace. Peace. Check the link in my bio on my Instagram. There's a free course there. You can check it out. Check the link in my bio. Link in my bio. There's a free course there. There's also, if you want to apply to my inner circle, you can apply to my inner circle there. It's a one-time fee, lifetime access. We have 360 members. We had 10 people join, or like 12. How many people joined the inner circle this week? 12. Let me see. Last week, 11 people. 11 people joined this week, this past like 10 days. So the value's there. Plug in, tap because it's going to be a good year. Especially with crypto. I go over crypto every weekend because crypto is a big part of my life, changed my life. And if you've been paying attention to crypto, there's just too much going on right now to keep up with that I'd recommend paying attention. The space is moving fast. And most people are going to be convicted to invest in crypto later on when the market goes up again, when altcoins are going up, meme coins go up again. That's when you're going to see like your everyday people talking about crypto again. Right now it's who's talking about crypto? The White House, Congress, Senate, Federal Reserve, US secretaries, billionaires, sovereign funds, hedge funds, institutions, ETFs, Wall Street, and Jerome Powell. Who's talking about crypto? Like, yeah, your buddy you work with, and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or your mom, your dad, and your average Joe Schmo. The people you're surrounded with, your teachers, your principals. They might not be talking about crypto, but you should pay attention to who's talking about it, right? It's moving fast. There's a lot to pay attention to right now. There's too much. I wish I could just spend. I would love to spend all morning with you guys, all night going over with you guys, but tap into my inner circle. There's a lot of videos there, and we'll be going over this Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. For those of you guys that missed the call, I'll do it again this Saturday. The portfolio, I showed every coin I'm holding, the exact number of coins I'm holding. I'll do it again this weekend. I did a quick little part twice this week of that, but I'm gonna do a longer version of that soon. I've been saying that. No buy yet. Nope. I'm not in any trades. Nope. If I took a trade, I would have wrote it in the chat for you guys. Don't worry. Or I would have said I'm entering buys. Keeping this on the back burner for now. If anything, New York. We'll see where the market's at in New York. Because if this goes down, it's London bearish. Then New York maybe opposite. It's trying to take out this low. This is normal price action to see at these hours. So if you're looking at gold, like what the 1 a.m. From 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. the volume picks up. 3 a.m. London session opens. The volume picks up. It's normal to see this type of price action. No buy yet. No buy. Not yet. Chill. Where do I see Bitcoin going? Well, this year, realistically, closer to 200,000 a coin. Closer to 200,000 a coin. 4 years from now, 380,000 a coin. 300s in the 300s. 4 years from now. 4 years from then. So this year, like, closer to 200,000 a coin. 160, 170, 180, maybe those numbers. 4 years from now, tell me where does the price 4 years from now? Ask me then. It's 350,000, 380,000. And where's it 4 years from that? 550, 500s. So, I mean, what you're seeing right now is a lot of institutional adoption. Why you're seeing this is so it creates, again, regulation. What's regulation going to do? Create trust. Trust creates more adoption. Adoption, usage. It's like cell phones. Dial-up phase. 2022 internet right now. Okay? If you want to learn more about crypto and you're not in my inner circle, study Bitcoin. Start there. Best advice I could give you if you want to learn crypto. Ooh, this is maybe loading. Man, we're watching it. We're watching. It's at the low. I just took out the low. Keep it on the low, fam. All right. I'm gonna get off. Drop a signal. But if you want to learn crypto, like you actually want to learn it and survive and last long in crypto. Like you actually want to last in crypto and not get burnt out and lose your purchasing power. And I would just study Bitcoin. I would just start off by studying Bitcoin and then work from there. Go down the Bitcoin rabbit hole first. Get to 100 hours studying Bitcoin. I've studied thousands of hours. So, I can't tell you everything I know about it on 1 hour call, Maybe if I broke it down into a PowerPoint. But we've been on for 2 hours here. We've gone over a lot of stuff just on different topics. That's just one topic, learning Bitcoin. We've gone over various topics on this call, right? So we're analyzing stuff. Look at gold. Last thing I'm gonna tell you guys before I get off is keep an eye on this low. I might drop a signal in Discord soon. It's 3:30. Might be loading. Stay patient with me, all right? It's going to be a good year. Peace. I'm out. We out. The low might be holding. Do we get in the buy? It's like right whenever. Oh, let's see the 30 minutes. Wick. We got a wick there. The last one. 1 hour is looking suave. It's all looking alright. It's just kind of giving up a bit. It might come down one more. It's getting there. Maybe getting there. It's not giving it to me yet. 30 minutes still bearish. 1 hour still bearish technically. I'm a monitor price. Yeah, it's getting there. Maybe it's trying to bounce off this low. For now, it's only good for scalping. I don't think the confirmation's there, but it's getting there. Maybe keep an eye on this 30-minute candle or the next. But yo, peace out. See you guys New York session.